LGBT bill is in Parliament. People are divided. Society is divided. There's a group of 18 eminent scholars led by Akufo-Addo who are against the bill. Speaker Bagbin is for the bill. You can name MPs for the bill, is against the bill. It's becoming almost like a theory that's dividing the nation. You've lived in America for long and you understand the world. What's your take on LGBT bill before Parliament?
A very complex issue, and really for me, it's quite kind of biblical in a sense, which says that God created us in his own image. Now, whether it's man or woman is a different issue. So in each person is God's image. I can't begin, therefore, to make judgments on the person. I may not like what I may determine to be a sin, but as long as God's image is in that person, and I know that thief or whoever was even forgiven in the last minute.
On the cross.
On the cross, okay. So for me, I guess I find it difficult on the issues of criminalization when I know that all of us are born in the image of God. My challenge is to what? Evangelize what I believe is the way that God wants you to be. But that's a challenge for me, not to criminalize.
But if our society doesn't like it, how else do we abhor it?
Okay, but you have made a categorical statement that our society does not like it.
Assuming our society doesn't like it.
I can't work on assumptions when somebody is going to make a law, and where does it state? I mean, we all have been to secondary schools, we've been to boarding schools, we know what happens, in markets, so this whole escalation, for me, it's interesting as to, is this the nature that Ghanaians deal with problems of this nature? I don't think so. I think there's a way that Ghanaians deal with these things, and I pause when I remember that everyone has God's images, and it's my challenge to bring them to the levels that I put. So I don't see, and I think, was it Bishop Tutu, that he says that he'll fight this whole criminalization of gays with the same energy that he used to fight apartheid, because you are creating a certain sense of a human being that is not, who has God's image in him. And that's just my view. And I also don't know what people do in their bedrooms, so to pretend that because I'm holding a man's hand in the street, I can be thrown in prison. And when we go to prison, where do they put me? In the women's or the men's cell? I don't know.
So your view is Parliament should do what?
I haven't even read the bill. What the bill that they are trying to, but it just strikes me that the discussions are going along the wrong way. But that's how I feel deeply about the question of love.